All right, so now comes the planting or the sowing of the cauliflower and broccoli and actually some cabbage. So all the brassicas are going to go today. And this is actually something, if you live in a cold winter climate, you'll be doing in the spring. So mark this video and come back. In a warm winter climate, we're right now like almost too late to plant these from seed to really get them off and going. And I think that was the problem I had last year, is I planted them too late and they just basically sat all winter and they didn't do anything until March or April. So I'm going to do two things. I'm going to plant some from seed and I'm going to get some transplants from the garden center. And that way I'll have either a successive crop or a bumper crop. I'll do it at one time. But that's okay. Now last year I had used these little seed sacks. I don't know what you call them. And I told you I was going to get back to you on with if I liked them or not. And I really, really did. Now there's two different sizes. There's a smaller one and a larger one. Things like tomatoes and things that have a large root system that you kind of want to really get established, mainly in the spring when you're growing them indoors to transplant outside. These will keep the plant going longer before planting outside. And these are biodegradable, so you can just plant them in the ground and the roots grow right through. I saw it happen this year, so it does work. With what I'm planting today, these are going to be going in the ground within the next 3 to 4 weeks. So I just need the small ones. And so what I've found is and I'll put a link down below to these and anything else I talk about that you can get if you want. They will stand up better if you turn them inside out before you fill them up. And so basically I've got a seed compost here, pre-moistened. And this is not going to be neat. It's quite messy, especially with the small ones. In fact, I probably should do them over this. Just about that full. And I'm just going to put them into whatever container you want to put them into. All right, so I'm still at it. I've got 12 done. But while I continue to finish, I wanted to let you guys know about a little something. I guess now my channel is at the point where I don't know, I guess I have a following of people who hopefully trust me. But I've been approached by a few different companies who represent different types of gardening products. And either at first glance or after trying them, I haven't really found that it's something that I want to promote or represent. But one recently came across and contacted me that seems pretty interesting. And they sent me a sample in the mail. I just got it a few days ago. And it's supposed to be something that is a very natural product that will do a lot when introduced to the soil. It's supposed to strengthen the plant, boost its immune system. I mean, all kinds of claims that I'm hoping are true. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually, and I'm not going to give you the name of the product just yet until I know that it's something that's, really going to work. It seems promising, like I said. But what I'm going to do is once I have these to plant out and all the other spring crops, I'm going to turn the beds into a laboratory, and I'm going to do half the beds with this product added to the soil, and I'm going to do the other half without it. And we're going to see throughout the growing season if this is truly something that might be great for all of us to know about. And if it is, then I will definitely let you know what that product is and how we'll use it in the future. So anyway, just want to let you know kind of cool when you get those emails, even cooler when something actually works. So crossing our fingers that this will be a great product. Okay, so I'm actually going to be planting 4 different things here. Snowball cauliflower and calabrese broccoli from In My Gardener, and from Baker Creek, Calabos cabbage, which is a really cool purple pointy cabbage, and Kohlrabi Flavor Speck. I tried this one last year and it never really did much, but since I still have it, I'm going to try it again because I heard it tastes pretty good. Never had it myself. Alright, I'm going to start with the cauliflower and broccoli. Now, first of all, almost all brassicas look very similar when they come up, so definitely remember to label. In fact, I wasn't prepared, so I got to run right now and get the labels. Alright, I've got them labeled. So I'm going to start off with cauliflower. And cauliflower you plant about 1/4 to 1/2 inch deep. I can open the package. So I'm going to put a couple of seeds, 2 to 3 seeds in each one, just for insurance, and I can always thin them out later. Now the broccoli. Alright, and then just a little tiny bit of dirt, compost on top of each one. Like I said, 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. It's not much. Alright. Next, alright, I'm going to do the kohlrabi first. These are almost the exact same size and they look the same as the others, so we're going to do 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch with these as well. And the cabbage. Honestly, and the soil was pre-moistened, but I'm going to water them still with the hose a little bit on very low. And that's just going to kind of make sure that the seed is definitely in contact firmly with the soil. And just fill in any dry spots, like there's a little dry area right there in the soil there. So that's it. And then within probably 2 weeks, we should have these coming up. And within a month or 6 weeks, it'll be time to plant them into the ground.